What will happen is when we work this, they'll twist, and I'll show you how to untwist that. So we grab our hook, or our needle, we go underneath all of them so that the yarns are always on the outside of our cord. What we're going to do is we're going to just knit, and I'll knit to the first colour change here. Alright, first colour change. What we do, we go into knit as we normally would, pull that orange nice and snug, grab the beige yarn, pull it underneath the orange and knit as normal. So I usually do one stitch, and then what I do is I pull on the orange, pull on the beige, pull on the tail, make sure everything's nice and snug, and then keep going. Then I look back on it a little bit, pull it apart a little bit, make sure everything's nice and snug, and that's your first twist. So we'll work to the next colour and do the exact same thing. So here we are again, underneath or through as we are going to knit, pull that blue yarn, so we got them separate, pull the blue yarn underneath to twist it, knit it, put it into the next, pull that blue, pull that beige, make sure it's nice and snug. You don't want to pull it so you're choking it, but just so it's nice and snug. Go a few in, pull that apart, grab that tail, and it looks nice and neat. Maybe pull that beige a little bit more, and then we continue on. So I'll get to the very end and then we'll do our turn. Alright, so we're at the end now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push these yarns further to the back so that they're a bit out of the way. And what you'll notice is we have our yarns twisted. So everything's twisted. Naturally, you would think to untwist it, grab the yarn, pull it back around, but that's just going to cause the exact same problem. What we're going to do is we have to twist or rotate our work. So sometimes people will go this way, but then we're going to be working the wrong way really. I'm not too sure how to explain it, but what we do is instead of going anti-clockwise back around, I go clockwise. Twist my work clockwise. So it might look uncomfortable and it might look like a bit of a dog's breakfast. Make sure all the yarns are on the outside of your cord, and then what we do is we purl the way back. So we get to the first change, go in and we pull that blue, the blue underneath the green, purl, pull, pull, keep on going, spread it out a bit, and what you'll notice is that green is now untangled. So this is our beige and our blue that are twisted. What we do is we go to our next change, pull and pull, and we go underneath with the beige, purl that, pull and pull, and then what we'll notice is now the blue's free. So we continue that all the way along, and what we'll find is all of our yarns are now untwisted. So then we can turn that one anti-clockwise. And now we're back to the start. Some people like to keep their yarns in little bowls or little plastic sandwich bags just to keep them separated. I tend to just leave them as is. This is the technique that I've used and I find to be easiest. This is the one that I just taught myself, just to twist and untwist the yarn. Otherwise, each time it twists, some people like to move their yarns around, but I found that to be very inefficient, but this is the result. It's a pretty nice little join there, and it doesn't separate too much. So hopefully that helped you. It helped me significantly. It's a very easy technique once you actually learn and understand how to do it. It might be a bit daunting, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy, and it's a little bit slower than normal knitting, just a little bit of twisting and keeping your yarns separated. So I hope you enjoyed that.